What is up, YouTube? StewPac here, representing StewPac TV, checking in from the Call of Duty Man Cave. And today, what are we talking about? We're talking about casual versus competitive Call of Duty players. So if you're kind of wondering where you fall on that spectrum, then this is the video for you. I'm going to be going over both of those. What's the major differences? Do they have anything in common? Which one fits best for you? So on and so forth. So, for starters, let's briefly go over the basics on, what each of the player types is all about, right? So, let's begin with casual players because it can usually be covered relatively quickly and pretty simply. So, as with most things done in life casually, there isn't much to it. You partake in an activity on a basis of convenience because, you enjoy it. You play, when you have free time, you don't focus too much on it. You don't monitor your kills to death ratio, your wins to losses. If you win, you win. If you lose, you lose. You're playing to have fun. You may not even own a headset. Or if you do, it might be cheap and it doesn't function optimally. Other activities may take priority over playing Call of Duty, or you may let long periods of time go by where you don't really play, right? So when you're casual, you're really just doing it just to kind of not to say pass the time, but like the same way you might go shoot hoops once in a while, but you're not necessarily trying to be a professional basketball player, right? You're just going out with the buds. So anyway, on the other hand, you as a competitive Call of Duty player would experience things a little bit differently. So for starters, your win-loss and kill-death ratio are going to be extremely important, right? Particularly the kill-death ratio. I mean, that's basically when you become a competitive player, the first thing you do when you meet somebody, what's your kill-death ratio, followed pretty closely by what's your win-loss ratio, right? So those are going to be the two most absolutely important statistics for competitive Call of Duty players. So when you play, you will almost certainly play with a team, right? A team, a clan, a crew, whatever you want to call it, of people that you're close to, that you play with, that you're comfortable with. Your microphone, your controller are usually going to be top notch, or at least aftermarket. I know a lot of people grab scuff controllers, elite controllers, these crazy Turtle Beach, this, that, the other thing, headsets where they can hear somebody sneeze in the, back left corner on the other side of the map. So, you take the one step further, right, in how you play. So, the game as well, right? So, you want to learn things when you're a competitive player. So you want to know call-outs, you want to know team roles, you want to know movement tactics and strategies before the game starts. And I do think that this is a crucial aspect of kind of different, sort of differentiating that's worth mentioning between the two, competitive and casuals, mainly because it's something that you're going to do before the game starts, right? So you're preparing and you're learning to enter a game with a dominant position and advantage over your opponent. So call-outs give you, and your team the advantage of relaying to one another the location of enemy players, especially after being killed, right? Somebody takes you out, you're planting on A-bomb, and, you're watching mid and flank, and, three guys are rushing around the back. If they kill you and you don't have a microphone, you're not really going to be any help. But, you can relay to your team, three guys coming backside, watch back flank, blah, blah, blah. Then it's, it just helps the team better. Team roles. Team roles are huge, right? I want to actually make a separate video just going into team roles because of how important I think they are in competitive Call of Duty. So, team roles assign duties to players so that everyone has a clear idea of what to do once the game has begun. And this ultimately avoids the scenarios such as a group of people or a group of friends playing something like Search and Destroy, where everybody goes for bomb, or you have a bunch of people, everybody's rushing up to play extra aggressive when you don't have people hanging back seeing what's going on. Maybe a sniper, two people rushing up as slayers, one guy on bomb holding back. You gotta have a plan, right? If everybody just runs in and dies, and then you have like one guy left on 5, you're gonna lose every game. So knowing, what your job is and what the job of your teammates is so important for bringing in those steady, dominant wins and increasing your confidence in game. The final element truly distinguishes casual versus competitive Call of Duty players is movement and strategies, right? Tactics, basically. So, you have all your good stuff, You have all your, you have all your good call outs on the map. You know what your job is. Now, this final and most important piece is, your movements, your strategies, your tactics. So this, in essence, is having a game plan. Going into a game. Say, for example, in a game of Search and Destroy, you want to rush plant A bomb. You have a sniper go watch outer A. You have a bomb carrier rush up with a bodyguard partner next to him to watch their back. You have another player watching mid-map and flank, and then finally you have a decoy teammate go to the B bomb site, throw a couple nades, maybe throw a smoke bomb, pop his gun off a little bit, something to draw the attention of the enemy to the other bomb site, right? And then that way, as he plants, he can retreat back to our flank where we can all now group around the bomb. This is the most basic of plans, of course, but it conveys the idea of knowing what you're going to do in a game rather than just reacting to what happens as it happens. You want to be proactive, not reactive, right? You don't want to go into a game and respond to what they do to you. You want to create a scenario where they are trying to figure out what you're doing and responding so that you have the advantage, right? So there you have it, ladies and gents. That's the major differences between a competitive and a casual Call of Duty player. I hope this video was helpful to you guys in helping you kind of understand where you may fall in the gaming spectrum there of Call of Duty. It is important to kind of have a game plan and to know, what you're trying to do. So, you don't have other people let down or disappointed or disappoint yourself. So anyway, I am StewPac, founder and leader of Rogue Gaming competitive team. So I just wanted to throw that out there really quick. We do compete in competitive Call of Duty matches on Xbox. So if you have any interest at all in trying out for the team or getting a little more info, please don't feel free to reach out in the comment section below. I'd love to hear from you. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and a comment. We have tons of exclusive content coming, guys. I'm really excited to make these videos, so please hit that subscribe button. It means a great deal, to see the channel grow. So, even if you just want to make me happy, go on, give it a like, give it a comment, give it a subscribe. Help your boy out. We're going to be rolling out a ton of new content every week. So anyway, thanks so much, guys, for checking in. I hope you all have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you out there. See you guys.